I go and visit countries. I visit corporations. I train people. And I use this method of trying to find out, what part of the Eightfold Path is missing. In most corporations, vision is not missing. They all have fantastic goals, it's incredible. We want a world without poverty, okay. We want to recycle everything in life. Coke is number one. Nike, just do it. Ford Motor Company, quality is job number one. Each corporation has a vision that projects, but then it begins to be completely unable to go through the rest of the Eightfold Path. So tonight I have shared with you my encounter with myself, not only from my retreat and my own personal self, but also on this mission to change the world. And I'm here, before I begin the meditation, is to invite you to change the world. But be aware that you need both shoes. Where you're doing it at home with your meditation, you need to think which meditation leads you to change the world. With meditation, create incentive for you to interact with me, with her, with him, to change the world. And not be in a position where the meditation takes you away from the outer stroke. Similarly, you need to review your life in the outer world with this other shoe, which is the Eightfold Path. So the first shoe is this meditation that I will teach you tonight, and the second shoe is the Eightfold Path. That is to say, your experience in the inward stroke will be very much determined by how many times you have gone through until you get to meditation. Meditation modifies your vision, come back again, and go on and on and on. So don't get nervous if you have experience X and not Y. What you need to do is to have tonight a commitment to do it yourself for yourself. Don't do what I do. I am here just presenting to you something that is neutral, and you will make it to work for you. The Eightfold Path, your vision is not my vision, but somehow we need to arrive at a collective vision, otherwise the world is going to collapse. And this is not a matter of one person leading, it's a matter of all of us being in this interconnection, in this connectivity, in this matrix, whatever that is doing. I've been in Washington observing and talking to the Occupy movement. I just came from the one in Oakland. It's very interesting when I put the inward stroke into that perspective and see what is lacking and how to help this to be successful. Or the outer stroke. There might be a fantastic vision, but there might not be the right livelihood or the right behavior. For example, I can have a vision of peace in the world, but I cannot use, weapons or war-based, conflict-based means to attain peace. It's just not possible. That Eightfold Path is missing something. Where is the kernel in which these two shoes are talking to each other so they don't trip one into the other? Is on concentration, meditation, and this inward stroke. And this is a beautiful thing that I experienced in Panawat in Thailand, and it changed completely my whole life. Everything is organized. There's not that chaos outside. So whenever you trigger your mind all the time to go in, then I tell you 90% of your problems begin to disappear. And if you take this meditation, then it will be very effective in the way it will disappear. If you want to get rid of your karma, if you want to get into forgiveness, it's important to get the inward stroke and the outward stroke. Was I clear? So I insist that changing the world is not an option, it's a destiny. And the question is what role you will play. So historians will write about you and will say, yeah, I went to this meeting, you know, I was there until 9 o'clock at night, I went out and I didn't do anything. Or some people might say, yeah, this was very good, but Alfredo didn't have the right vision. So he is somewhere in this planet or in this galaxy, you know, because it sort of disintegrated by not having the right vision. But I want to tell you, is the right vision or the right understanding? First. Number two, is the right intent or the right thinking? Get it inside you as I speak. Don't run away from it. You will shape it. I'm not shaping it. I'm just touching the points where these things are in yourself. The third is the right language, the right discourse. Then the right action, the right livelihood or behavior, the right effort, the right mindfulness, awareness, and then the right concentration or the right meditation. You shape it up. You have it. I can see them in you. And I can see parts of it that are switched off. You bring it up. Now you can do games with yourself. For example, where is concentration in this? It's number 8. So concentration is a sandwich between what and what? Number 1, which is the vision, and number 7, which is mindfulness. So if you want to increase your concentration, you need to understand right mindfulness and the right awareness and the vision. If you look at the right intent is between vision and language. If you look at the right action, it's between language and livelihood and behavior. And these sutras of the Buddha are phenomenal. It takes a long time to read it sometimes because there is a logic in the way the Buddha teaches. And I am very lucky that I know now what that logic is. So close your eyes and relax.